Hello again, Internet. This video is about drawing from Leonardo, from the great masters, and we've got a pencil study here that I've done previously, and today we're going to attempt to do it in pastel. We have a standard set of pastels here, of which we're using the dark grey, the black and the white. You can see them there, and we're going to use these primarily for doing the shadows and bring out the shape of the two legs covered in cloth. I'll just do a close-up of those. So you can see the highlighted areas are the top of the leg, and obviously the shadows and the folds of the cloth form around the shape here. So we're going to try and show those different folds and forms in our pastel work. Okay, so without further ado, let's have a go. I've drawn out the shape roughly in pencil first, and what I'm going to do now is start to put in the tones, the darkest of the pastel pieces, and I'm going to smooth it out with my finger. I'm going to use the white pastel to highlight where the lighter areas are, and hopefully show some degree of form. Now, where I've drawn the lines, the first job is to go over with the pastel. I will start to get some details coming through. So first of all, start to smooth those in there. Okay, we'll start to see the shape forming here. I'm going to do that kind of very roughly to begin with, just to show you where we think it all is. These are the kinds of sketches where we only see what we actually want in the picture. At the end of the picture, it kind of begins to grow, if you know what I mean, during the drawing, and you just have to stick with it until you have what you think you want at the end of it. There is a point about pastels. Pastels gets everywhere, and you need to be able to fix your picture at the end with either hairspray or a proper fixative from art shops, art stores, and just a general point keeps off your clothes. Okay, now these pictures shouldn't take too long to do, but they will give you a general idea as to how to start shaping your piece of work. Now, ordinarily, once you start to blend white within the picture, you can start to control much more readily exactly where you want the highlights to go. I'm going to blow the spare dust off the picture. Okay, I'm just going to pause for a second. We are developing now the image. You can see the highlighted areas, and there is some degree of form and shape being brought out by the shadows, the light areas and the dark areas, and that really is the key to developing your picture. There's a grey tone of pastel which may just be a bit more controllable rather than straight black. Obviously it does come in very, very dark, so see how that goes. See if we can manage to use this a little bit. What pastel will give us that ordinary pencil drawing won't is a greater range of tone, and it will give us a real black, and that we can best use to our advantage with the shadows. It's a question of layering, I think, with these pictures now, just to go into more detail where exactly you want all the tones to sit and show you the shape. Okay, we're concentrating on this leg first, and we seem to just be getting a bit more detail in there. We seem to have lost this edge, however, so we're just going to mark in the edge of this leg here, just bring it out a bit more, and we do that by darkening the shadows in the background. Okay, so that's coming out a bit more there. There we are. Okay, so now we're going to do this area down here, which is predominantly in our picture a bit darker, full to grey. So we're going to put that in there, put the background tone in first, and I'm just going to highlight some of these areas here, which you can see. It doesn't take very long, but I think it takes more. It's obviously far more messy than perhaps pencil drawing is, and it's a bit more ungainly, a bit more difficult to control. But once you master that, it will give you a very nice result. In Leonardo's day, these sorts of pictures are used as studies before he did his final painting, so it's likely that we would see this shape somewhere in one of his finished pieces of work. Okay, so we have some resemblance there now. These lines tend to be far more streamlined, if you like, than ours. So try and do that now, and start to put in some of these longer creases in there, and see if we can get those to come out. Okay, now we seem to start to show the first part of this study coming to the fore now. Okay, it seems to show some resemblance of shape and give you at least some idea as to how to do it. There we are. You start to build your shapes like so. If you do want a corner, a very sharp edge, use the corner of one of these chalks. They do come with nice square kind of blocks, and you can use that to your advantage in your drawing and just give you an extra dimension of control. They obviously do get everywhere. It's just, okay, well, I think that for now we've done our first part of drawing from Leonardo.